Saucey fam? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Night 2 of Late Night Laughs with Saucey. I had a ton of fun the first night, so we're going to keep doing it. I am going to do another Bill Burr skit, but don't you worry. I saw all the comedians you guys listed, and I can't wait to check them all out. So, luckily, we got nothing but time, baby. But, I did want to see this one particularly because judging by his appearance in the thumbnail, it's from the same special as the first one we listened to. So that just means I haven't seen it. And yeah, we're about to change that. So hopefully you guys are into it. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel for me. Throw a like on the video. Do all that. Hey, Bill.
No, we have these huge battles.
You're going to have to learn the rules, Bill. You have to wait for me to press the buttons around here, sir. You guys ready? Sorry, I'm all winded. Just had to chase Thumper from down the driveway. And it's a blizzard outside. Let's go. Come on, Bill. I need some laughs.
No, we have these huge battles. You know what the maddest she ever got at me was? One time she was watching this show. It was like a pork...
Oh, sorry. This is called No Reason to Hit a Woman. No Reason to Hit a Woman. How Women Argue. And it is from the same You People Are All the Same special. No Reason to Hit a Woman. Okay.
Excuse for the View, and they started talking about domestic violence, right? No, we have these huge battles. You know what the maddest she ever got at me was? One time she was watching this show. It was like a poor excuse for the View, and they started talking about domestic violence, right? For the 9 millionth time this year, they're talking about domestic violence, just in case, you didn't get the memo, Evidently, just some people didn't get it. It's not okay to slam your wife's head into the cupboard drawers because she didn't dry the can opener off properly, It's gonna fucking rust, right? How do you not know not to do that shit? Do they really?
It's gonna rust. Dude. We're 30 seconds in. Oh my god. It's the ad-libs with this guy, man. It's not okay to slam your wife's head. Sorry, I'm a visual guy. Oh my god, my gut already hurts. We're 30 seconds in.
It's gonna fucking rust, right? How do you not know not to do that shit? Do they really have to keep talking about it? It's like wife beaters watching for... Oh, fuck! Ah! Now I get it. Upset daisy, sweetheart. Here we go. There you go. Oh. So at the end of the hour, they come to the logical conclusion. They're like, there is no reason to hit a woman. There is no reason to hit a woman. And I was just like, really? I could give you like 17 right off the top of my head. You could wake me from a drunken stupor, I could still give you like 9. Dude, there's plenty of reasons to hit a woman. You just don't do it.
Okay,
but
right.
To sit there and suggest that there's no reason. Dude, the level of ego behind that statement. Are you levitating above the rest of us? You're never annoying?
That's so true.
Wait a minute, how many times have you thought about slapping your fucking guy in the head this week? There you go. Every day. You did.
That was Saucy Mom. I know it was. I don't know how she got there, but that was her for sure.
Didn't do it, right? Oh, dude, it drives me nuts. There's no reason. There's no reason. Really? No reason? How about this? You marry a girl, you fall in love, you buy her a house. You go to work every day, paying off the house. You come home one day, she's banging the next door neighbor, hands you divorce papers. You got to move out, sleep on a futon, and still pay for that house that she's going to stay in. No reason.
No comment.
I'm not not saying you should do it, but there's plenty of fucking reasons in that arc of a...
Listen, real quick, I absolutely, you never, ever put your hands on a woman. There is always a way out, okay? You just get away. Get away, let the situation cool down. Nobody should be hitting anybody, period. But, fellas, you do not ever put your hands on a woman. If your life is not legitimately in danger, there's no reason to ever put your hands on a woman, period. I get what he's saying. There's plenty of reasons. But you never do that. You never put your hands on a woman. They are our queens. You just, no.
A story. All right, that was a hypothetical.
Yeah, but it
You want an actual
happens.
story?
Happens a lot.
I'll give you one. All right, I fucked up my foot playing drums, trying to get my bass drum foot as fast as John Bonham's, because I figure that's a good thing to focus on. 43 years of age, never married, no kids. I figure this is going to lead me to the light, right? This is what I need to do.
Hell yeah.
So I don't know what I did. I felt like after I played for like an hour, and afterwards I felt like literally like there was some midget stabbing me in the bottom of my foot, right? Like I had lightning coming out of the bottom of my foot. So I did the typical guy thing. I'm like, I'm not going to the hospital. I'll sleep it off.
Why is it going to be a midget?
Right? Next morning I wake up, my foot's even worse, and I got to walk my crazy dog. So I'm like, I can't do it. My foot's killing me. So I wake up my girl, go, sweetheart, can you do me a favor? Can you walk the dog for me? Can you just take the shift? You know, I'll do your afternoon shift. Can you just do me this solid? Can you do this for me? And she's just like, oh. You know, I had a late night last night. I'm tired. I have a big day. And I just go, fuck it. She goes, what do you mean, fuck it? It's like, why can't you just say no? Why do you always gotta like waterboard me with like a 20-minute explanation that eventually winds its way?
Dude, why? Why, ladies? Just say no. Just say no, okay? Please? It would be so much less frustrating if you would just say no. You don't have to do the 75 things wrong with why you doing what I'm asking, or just say no. Say yes or say no. Please. Your man wants to say that to you, but he just won't, because he doesn't think the couch is as comfortable as the bed. Okay?
Way around to go fuck yourself. Just say no.
Right!
So I'm just limping out of the room. Whatever, go back to bed. You got a big day, right? So now I'm like limping down the street. I got like Tourette's. Goddamn bullshit. Dog's walking next to me.
Yup.
I gotta admit, I got a little childish. I did. I got a little childish, you know? I was just thinking about my relationship. I'm like, this is the relationship I'm in? You just gonna do whatever the hell you wanna do, right? And fuck me? Fine, I'm gonna do whatever the hell I wanna do. I feel like listening to my iPod on full blast, walking around the house. That's what I'm gonna do. So that's what I did. Turned it all the way up, and my whole plan was just to walk by her like I didn't even know her. That was it. She came down the hall, I just ghosted her. Just walked right past her. Just trying to piss her off. And I gotta tell you something, worked like a charm. Worked like a charm. Yeah, hung my coat up, turned around. By the time I turned around, she was already yelling at me. But the music was so loud, not only could I not hear her, it actually looked like she was singing the song that I was listening to. Oh, it's one of the highlights of the relationship. So I knew what she was saying. I was like, whatever, I don't want to talk about it. Leave me alone. I'm going onto the computer, right? So I limp over and I sit down, and unbeknownst to me, she's like, no, we're going to talk about this right now. Comes out, poof, and slaps the headphones off my head.
Why?
I got big ears. It fucking hurt. So I'm like, honey, leave me alone. I don't want to talk about it. Put the headphones back on. She comes right back up again. Poof, slaps them off a little harder. This time they spin halfway around my head. Caveman DNA starts coming up. Talking through my teeth. Honey, leave me alone. Don't want to talk about it, right? Put them on third time. She comes out. Poof, slaps him right across the room, and I snap. I'm like, fine. You want to have the fight? Let's fucking have the fight. She's like, we will discuss this later when you calm down. Ah, right there. I just wanted to roll her up on her yoga mat and stuff her behind the couch.
Oh, my God.
Just leave her there until she got thirsty. Come on, let me out of here. I have a spin class. You made your point. This is ridiculous. No, that's the thing. Really is. That's the thing. I hate that saying there's no reason. Obviously, I'm not saying to hit a woman, you know. But saying there's no reason, I think that's crazy. When you say there's no reason, that kills any sort of examination as to how two people ended up at that place. If you say there's no reason, whew, you cut out the build-up, you're just left with the act.
Yeah.
How are you going to solve it if you don't figure it out?
He's right.
Look how awkward it is in here right now. I said you shouldn't hit a woman. I'm just saying, how come you can't ask questions? You can only ask questions about what the guy did. You can never ask about the woman. Why is that? Why is that? What is that? What does answer him right mean? What does that mean? Are you the idiot who got up halfway through the special during the bit and you're like walking around like I'm not fucking taping a special here? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Fucking had to ignore all of that and now you're gonna like yell out? And not only that, yell something that makes no fucking sense whatsoever? Answer him! Answer him! Every fucking special I do, there's always one. Always right down the fucking middle. Talking about hitting women, sweetheart. And I think you just added another reason. Jesus fucking Christ. You love this. I'm not even in a relationship with her, and she's fucking nagging me.
Dude, he's so good. He is so good at this.
Fucking unbelievable. Look, I understand hitting a woman's a bad thing, okay? Well, how come you can't fucking ask questions? I just don't understand. Like, if I get bit by a rattlesnake, wouldn't you guys have some questions? Right? How did it happen? Did you not see it? Were you fucking with it? How did this snake get so mad it almost killed you? Firemen put out a fire. They don't just drive away afterwards. They sift through the debris. How did it start? Here's an oily rag, right? Look, I realize I'm coming off pretty ignorant right about now. I realize that. Let me extend an olive branch then, okay? I realize that there's some animal guys out there, okay? Horrible guys, you know, have a rough day at the factory, come home, tuna casserole, and just start swinging, all right?
Dude, it's the ad-libs. Tuna casserole. Dude, there's no way there's guys out there kicking their woman's ass over some tuna casserole. In the friggin' face. Oh my god, this dude is something else. Tuna casserole.
No. I realize that. Let me extend an olive branch then, okay? I realize that there's some animal guys out there, okay? Horrible guys, you know, have a rough day at the factory, come home, tuna casserole, and just start swinging, all right? I'm not trying to say that those people don't exist. I realize they exist. They should be buried underneath the prison. Okay?
Absolutely.
So if I can admit that, ladies, can you at least admit that every ass kicking doesn't just fall out of the fucking sky? Really? Even hockey has 2 minutes for instigating, right? They understand that some back and forth happened before that shit, you know? You know what it is? It's every...
He's right, though, you know? There is a line, and I guess it's up to the woman to not take advantage of that, right? If you have a good man that refuses to put his hands on you, don't keep going. Don't try to get that at... Like, why is that the... It seems like sometimes, in some cases, that's the end goal. You just want him to just... Even just push you off of him is assault if you plan it right, you know? It's a scary thing for a guy. It really is. I don't know. He's making a really good point. He's got a funny way of doing it, but he is making a good point. Like, nobody should hit anybody. a woman beating up on a guy is still domestic abuse. You know, people think domestic abuse is only one-sided, the guy on the woman. That's it. That's not the case. That's not the case. Don't take advantage of having a great guy that has morals and respects you and loves you and refuses to put his hands on you. Nobody should be hitting anybody, man. Come on. We're better than that.
Every case is handled like that Rihanna one, where they just say, the guy's a piece of shit, fuck this guy, blah, 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 send him to jail, and then they never ask anything about that. You know, I'm not saying he should have done it, but I'm just saying.
No.
I'm just saying. Dude, in your heart of hearts, what do you think was going down before that happened? You think she was just sitting there going, oh my God, Baskin Robbins, you want to get some ice cream? And he fucking... You know? Or you think maybe they were having some epic end of the relationship fight and some crazy shit was being said? Maybe she was screaming in his ear some crazy female shit like, oh, fuck all your friends, I don't give a fuck! Maybe that's why I sell more albums than you, motherfucker! Right? To be fair, she could have just been sitting there going, I need a tissue. Do you keep those in the glove box? Oh my God, I'll bring my own! I'll bring my own!
Dude, I can't with this guy. It's the ad-libs, man. I'm going to keep saying it. I'll bring my own. I'll bring my own. Oh my God.
Fight and some crazy shit was being said. Maybe she was screaming in his ear some crazy female shit like, oh, fuck all your friends, I don't give a fuck! Maybe that's why I sell more albums than you, motherfucker! Right? To be fair, she could have just been sitting there going, I need a tissue. Do you keep those in the glove box? Oh my God, I'll bring my own! I'll bring my own! Now, fuck that, because you know what it is? They never address how women argue, which I think is a core of a lot of that shit.
Oh, amen.
You know, and I got to tell you something, man. Like, I never knew how women argued, but after 20 years of losing every significant battle in a relationship, I finally figured out how they argued. I'm going to tell you something. I'm starting to turn this franchise around. I have begun.
Honestly, though, I'm just saying, I feel the same exact way. Like, I kind of feel like I cracked the code a little bit. If there is such a thing. The code tends to change from day to day. But I do think, I can't wait to hear what he says.
A winning tradition. This is how they argue, as far as I can tell. All right? If they're right, they argue the point. And they stay on point and make sure you stay on point until you're down on your knees, apologizing, begging for forgiveness.
Yep.
All right? No problem with that. Totally respect it.
And then, if they're wrong, not they, if you ladies, who I love more than anything, okay? Again, let's not lose sight of that during this, okay? We all have our quirks, don't we? But you guys are very gifted arguers, ladies, okay? And you have a way of saying just a couple words that you know will make us lose complete sight of whatever we were arguing about. You know that. You know you got that. You might not even know that you know that, but it's just like, it's in your DNA, you know? Like he said, if you're right and we get to arguing and you're right and you know you're right, oh, you're going to drill that and make us beg for forgiveness, whatever he said. But if you're wrong and I make a couple points and then she realizes she's wrong, oh, they're going right to one or two like trigger words to just make you don't even remember what you were arguing about. You're like, why? Wait, I was so right about whatever we were talking about, you know? I can't wait to hear what he has to say.
But here's the thing. If they're wrong, they go rogue. They go off-road. They start thinking of shit you're sensitive about. Maybe you don't get along with your dad. And in their head, they just start concocting this evil statement. Totally designed, this desperate Hail Mary attempt to make you so fucking mad, you just call them a cunt. That's what it is. And cunt trumps all the bullshit they did to start the argument. Now it's not about that. Well, that's no reason to call me a cunt. And then
No, see, I don't I don't use that word. I do not use that word. Like, honestly never used that word. No. That's not what I thought he was going to say. But, I mean, we're roughly on the same page, though, because that's all you got to... If they realize they're wrong, ladies, your immediate motive becomes just piss him off. Just, okay, bail. And like he said, you go rogue. You bring up something that you're sensitive about, like maybe you don't get along with your dad. Exactly what he just said. That part he's absolutely right about. But I think it's to sidetrack and bail out of that argument, because you know how to just get us off the topic. Let's just say that. He's so funny, man. He points out things that are so obvious, and we're all thinking it, but until he says it, you don't realize it, right? Like, if somebody would have said, there's 17 reasons to hit a woman, I would have been like, what? You're a sick man, you know? But the way he's right. He's right. You just don't do it.
And that's it. You're in this room now, right? My girl knows my big fear in life is to be that dude who grows old, you know, grows old alone, has like that basement apartment, screaming up at the younger couple, turn it down! That isn't music! So I noticed that anytime she was losing a fight, out of nowhere, she'd just be like, well, that's why you're just gonna grow old and be alone. Then I'd lose my shit.
Right! Yes!
Next thing you know, I'm in the kitchen washing dishes for the 9th fucking time in a row. This is what the argument was about. I was so right. What happened?
Right!
So if you learn anything from my ignorance tonight, just know this. Next time you're in a battle with your beautiful woman, your wife, girlfriend, whatever, and they start out of nowhere, okay, you're winning, and they just start saying that crazy shit out of nowhere. Just know in that moment you've won the fight, okay?
Yes.
All right? Don't get mad. Bob and weave, slip all of that shit.
Yep.
Maybe because you got a little dick. Just let that slide. Stay in the pocket of the argument. Okay? It's over. The argument is over. You've won. Just take a knee and run out the clock. All right? Yes. Lean on the ropes. Let them punch themselves out. And then in the end, you throw their psychology right back at them. Well, maybe we should discuss it later when you calm down. And they won't hook up with you for a couple of days. Who cares? Who cares? You rub one out. Rub one out like a man. It's the champagne of victory.
That doesn't seem right at all. Oh, man. He's so right, though. He's so right. Good God. He is so funny. Oh, man. I can't take it. Oh, he makes a lot of good points. I'm telling you. But yeah, like, so my fellas, okay? When that happens, like he just said, bob it, weave it. But what he really means is just don't respond. Don't feed into it. Don't go to that backup argument that she's trying to start. Oh, man, that is too much. He is dead on. Dead on. And that's what makes him so funny, I think, is how true and how accurate what he says is to our everyday lives. You know, we just never think of it that way. But that's really funny because that is something that I'm in my own head about sometimes. Like, nah, you're not getting me this time. Even when it hits me and inside, I'm like, on the surface, I'm just like, okay. And you just walk away. Walk away. Don't rub it in her face that you're right. Nobody wants that. You wouldn't want that if she was right. I mean, you're going to get it. That's the way life is. But you wouldn't want it, is my point. So if you're right, when that second argument tries to take place, just go do the dishes for the 9th time or whatever, you know, do something productive. Oh man, that's funny. That's so funny. I can't wait to hear more of that. Whew, holy smokes. That's exhausting. I think I just lost some weight, honestly, watching that. Holy cow. at the end of the day, ladies, gentlemen, you know, you're so lucky to have found somebody that loves you for you and vice versa. Just make it work. Make it work. Don't let the little things rob you of your time together, you know, because you just never know. You know me, Captain Cliche and corny, but I honestly, truly believe and try so hard to live by it, is you just never know. You never know if there's a tomorrow. You never know. So in case there isn't, don't waste your time together bickering or trying to be right. Just let it go. Like Elsa said, let it go. Anyways, that was a lot of fun. Wow. And I have quite the list of comedians from the first video, like I said. So don't you worry. I saw your comment. I saw your request. And we're going to start changing it up here. But I just had to see this. I want to see everything from that special at least. Oh my goodness. So that I can go watch it by myself in its entirety. Man, what a legend. You guys take care of yourselves, man. Take care of each other. Stay safe out there in this crazy world, guys. This is Saucy Dad. Whew. Peace out, Saucy fam. Have you guys seen this yet? So, supposedly this new gravity phone case is magic. Not so sure I believe that, but let's check it out. It's literally not even sticky at all. There's no way this works. I mean, I guess we'll try it. Whatever. What in the alien technology is this? Wait, what about the microwave? Dude, how? Okay, so it's obviously just glass stuff. How? Okay, whatever, but there's no way it holds up my phone, right? What? Well, I don't know how it works, but I do know you can save 20% off using code Saucy. Click the link in my bio. Get yourself one. This is crazy. I've never promoted a single product on here before, but this is just the coolest thing I've ever seen.